Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa. Today I'm going to be talking about baby items that are worth the hype and not worth the hype. But I need to quick say hi if you were subscribed to my channel before. I haven't been on YouTube in almost 2 years. I uploaded like one random video a couple months ago when I had some time to edit. But yeah, a lot has changed. I feel like I haven't updated you guys on a lot of stuff. But in 2019, December, I got married to my husband, Steven. And we moved. I sold the house that you guys met me in, the one that I used to clean all the time. I miss that house. It was such a beautiful first home, and I love it. But we've made we're making new memories in our new home, which we are kind of redoing as we go. So there might be some DIY videos that you see on my channel, definitely still some cleaning, but I'm also going to dip my feet into some mom stuff because that is what is most relevant in my life right now. We had our first baby girl in March of this year. You can hear her in the background. She's sitting with me right now. And you know, it's been hard to get back on YouTube ever since I had a baby because they take up a ton of time, which is just, it's been so amazing. I love being her mom. It's the best job I've ever had in my life. But anyway, that is a quick 1-minute recap on what's been going on in my life for the past couple of years. But let's go ahead and get started, and I hope you guys like this video. Okay guys, let's start out with the most expensive thing that we bought for Ellie, the Uppababy Vista V2 stroller. Guys, it was super expensive. It was such a splurge, but I am really happy with it. So hate to start out the video on a really expensive note because I know that this is quite a splurge, but we do really like it, and let me tell you why. So we love that it is super easy to use. We love that you can snap everything in and out of the stroller frame and use it in other places. So for example, the bassinet, sorry, you guys can hear Ellie. She's sitting with me on the floor right now. And just so you know, that's going to be a theme in most of my videos going forward. She's going to be with me, but that's okay. Let's keep going. So the bassinet clicks right into the stroller, and we used that when she was a newborn. She slept in that the first couple of weeks next to our bed, which was really nice. We didn't have to buy a separate bassinet, so I like that it was kind of like a 2-in-1. That's kind of like my girl math, how I tried to justify the price, like, oh well, we don't need to buy a bassinet because it comes with a bassinet. And she really enjoyed that. We probably used the bassinet for, she only slept in our room for a couple of weeks, and then she transitioned into her crib, but we used the bassinet probably until she was like 6 weeks or so. I don't know, maybe up to even 8 weeks, to take her for walks. She would fall asleep in that thing. She loved it. It was great. And then we also bought the Uppababy Mesa car seat that also is compatible with the Uppababy Vista system and all Uppababy strollers. So it just snaps right in. So let's say the baby is sleeping, you take it out of the car, out of the car seat base, and when it's in your vehicle, you know, open your trunk, open up like the stroller, and then click it right in. The baby can stay sleeping. I think that a lot of strollers do this. I don't think this is revolutionary, but I really do like that feature. And to be honest, the #1 reason that we got this stroller, well, yeah, there's a couple reasons why we got it, but the main one was that it was expandable. You can have 2 kids on it. You can have a newborn and a toddler. You can have 2 toddlers, and then you can also get this little like piggyback board, they call it, for a toddler, small child to like ride on, and it's like this little skateboard thing that attaches to it. I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know, but it felt like when I was doing my research, a lot of people really liked it, and a stroller is something that, for me at least, we use every single day for the most part, whether we go for a walk or run to the grocery store or whatever we're doing. We use the stroller so much that I just felt like I wanted to get one that I was really gonna like and that was good quality. That's not to say you need to spend, you know, $900+ on a stroller for it to be good quality. There are definitely some great options out there. I've heard a lot of people like the Mockingbird, so that's definitely something to check out. That looks super comparable. But we do really like the Vista, and it's held up really well. It maneuvers really easily. So I watched a ton of videos on it of people who have who do reviews on strollers, and anyway, that's what we went with. I got it at the Nordstrom sale actually last year, so I did get a discount on it, but yeah, so worth the hype. I would say yes, with the caveat that there are definitely other strollers out there, so don't feel pressure to spend that much money on a stroller. Oh no, my battery's already dying. I just started. Ellie, mommy's not a good YouTuber. I forget how to do this. Yeah, I know, I forget. Number 2, the Mamaroo. This is a really popular product that you see all over Instagram, all over YouTube. I him and hawed over if I should add this to my registry. Ultimately, I did add it and I got it, and I'm really, really grateful for it. It's a swing that looks like a little spaceship. It's really cool looking. I feel like it looks kind of more aesthetic than maybe some other things. That didn't really bother me. The reason that I went with that one was because I felt like it would take up less space, and we live in a small house, and we only have so much room for all the things, and I felt like I just needed to have a baby swing. And yeah, that's when I registered for it, and I'm super grateful for it. Now, the price is over $200. I'll put the exact price on the screen if I remember to. So is it worth the hype for that amount of money? I have to say no, because, and this is just our experience, some people love it. A lot of my friends have babies right now, and they have the Rockaroo, and they really, really like it and couldn't live without it. I feel like I could have lived without the Mamaroo. While it was super helpful and I put Ellie in it, you know, here and there, like when I would do the dishes or, you know, got dressed, went to the bathroom, you know, just doing things, and I put her down. She seemed to like it, but it wasn't something that a bouncer couldn't have taken care of. I just feel like for me personally, we didn't need a bouncer and a swing. I feel like we only needed one, and I really, really like our bouncer, and we're still using our bouncer, and she's almost 5 months old. So if I had to pick one, I would go with the bouncer. So Mamaroo, I would say not worth the hype for me. Some people love it, but I just felt like it was just another big baby item to have. And I don't know, it just wasn't worth it. We only used it for a couple months. So that brings me to number 3, the Baby Bjorn Bouncer. This is another thing that I feel like is super hyped up on Instagram, on YouTube. A lot of people have it. It's really expensive for what it is. That being said, we do really like it. I do really like a lot of the Baby Bjorn products. I feel like they're nicely made, and the thing that I really like about the bouncer is that it folds flat, so it's easy to transport. So if we're going to my in-laws' house, we've traveled down to South Florida to visit my parents a couple of times, and we brought the bouncer with us, and it folds flat, so it's really easy to just bring with you if you're going to a friend's house or something, just to have somewhere for your baby to sit for a little bit. I guess the only con about it is that it's not motorized like the Mamaroo is, so if you want them to actually bounce, you need to kick it with your foot. But it's just like not that big of a deal for me, because she's always next to me anyway, typically, or she doesn't need to be bounced, she just wants to look around. The Baby Bjorn Bouncer can recline kind of not all the way up. It's not like an upright chair, but it has a couple of different like recline settings, so when they're newborns they can kind of go a lot further back when they don't have control of their head. I put this little neck support thing in it when she was really young, just so she would stay up straight. But we really, really like it. It cleans easy. You can just pull it right off, throw it in the washing machine. I air dry it so it doesn't shrink. But anyway, long story short, I know it's expensive, again, like all baby things, but I would say it's worth the hype, and if I had to do it again, I would 100% get the Baby Bjorn Bouncer. Okay, the next item that we got off of our registry that was so kindly gifted to us was the 4 Moms, I wrote it down, Breeze Plus Playard. This thing I think is about $250, I believe, and it's a pack and play essentially, and we really, really like it. We've used it a few times now. We went on a beach vacation. We stayed at an Airbnb condo, so we brought it for her to sleep in all week. We've used it at my parents' house a couple of times when we've gone to visit, so we've had a lot of experience with it, and it's just awesome. It's really lightweight. It's really easy to put together. Take that with a grain of salt, because again, this is my first baby. I have no other experience with pack and plays, so I don't know how complicated it is to put together one of the Graco ones, or you know, any of the other brands, but I will say that it's super easy to collapse. You just I mean, it just pulls apart like on its own, and then to collapse it, you just reach your hand down in the middle, and it has this little anchor, and you pull it up, and it just goes and sinks back in. It feels really nicely made, so we really like it. I would say that it's worth it. It's easy to use, nicely made, feels safe, so I'm gonna say yes, it's worth the hype. The next thing I want to talk about is the Baby Brezza instant warming bottle maker thing. It's not the one that is like a Keurig, it's the one that is just a water dispenser. We are bottle feeding Ellie, and I thought that babies just had to have warm milk, and I thought that, oh, this is gonna make it so much easier. Like, I'm just gonna have warm milk or warm water come out of this thing, and then I'll just put the formula in, shake it up. It's gonna be, you know, one less step for me. But what I found when we were at the hospital is that the little bottles that they gave her, the little Similac, those were just room temperature. She was taking them just fine, and then when we got home, we were like, do we need to give her warm water? And we were both like, nah. So for us, it wasn't worth it. It just felt like one extra appliance. I don't know. I feel like this is, again, like anything else in life, it's just specific to you. I didn't feel like a $50 thing that warmed water. Once I had it, I was like, we don't really need this. She doesn't need it. Like, why get her used to warm bottles? I'm kind of happy that she likes just room temperature bottles. It makes it easier for us when we're out and about, that, you know, we don't have to find somewhere to warm it up. I know some babies just like warm bottles, so, you know, I don't know, but for us, it wasn't worth it. I felt like it was just one extra appliance that we didn't need. So for me, I'm going to say no, not worth the hype. The next really popular item that I see a lot on YouTube and on Instagram, more on YouTube, I guess, when I was researching for sound machines for Ellie, was the Hatch sound machine, and we got it again off of our registry, so we really appreciate the gift, and yeah, we do like it. I'm gonna give this a yes/so-so, because I feel like at the end of the day, the most important thing is that it just makes white noise. Do you need a fancy, you know, sound machine to do that that's like 50 bucks? Probably not. I'm sure you can find one on Amazon for a lot cheaper, probably for like 20 bucks. I would say what makes it worth the hype, and why I do really like this one specifically, is that it is connected to Wi-Fi, so it has an app that works really well. I feel like we never have any issues with the app, and you can adjust the sound when, you know, like when you're not inside of her room. So let's say I put her down and I have it on like 20% volume, and then she's a little bit fussy, or maybe like someone comes over to the house and I just want to make sure that she doesn't, you know, wake up. I can just, instead of going in there and bothering her and turning it on and like fumbling around, you can just go on the app and increase the volume. So I really like that. I know that it has a lot of features. It can change colors. You can do a couple of different types of sounds, like ocean waves and lullabies and all that other stuff. We never use that. So, you know, that's why I'm kind of like so-so. I don't feel like I use it to its fullest potential, and I think that when I listen to videos about people talk about it, I feel like that's what they talk about when they talk about the Hatch. But like, we don't really use that. We literally turn it on and turn it off, and that's it. So yeah, I'll give it a yes/so-so. Alright, the next thing on my list are these really cheap muslin burp rags from Amazon. They have like thousands and thousands of positive reviews. A lot of my friends use them. I know a lot of people like them, but I don't like them. I'm gonna say no, not worth the hype. I just think they're so thin, like, and maybe that's what people do like about them, but I feel like for what we use this for, which is for spit up, when she spits up, and it's a lot, and I want to like clean it all up, and I feel like this thing just gets saturated, and like it just never does enough for me, so I really don't like it. My husband does like these. I don't know, it's a preference thing. I don't know, I just don't enjoy these. I know everyone does, but I'm gonna say no. It's a no for me. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the Lovevery Play Gym, and we got this off of our registry. Somebody gifted it to us, and so I'm very grateful for it. We use it a lot. Ellie does really like it. but is it worth the hype? So I think that this thing is about like $150, and it does grow with them. It has a lot of different features, like it has this little flip up thing where you can put a mirror that it comes with, or these little sensory cards, so it helps them pick up, you know, it's just something for them to look at to pick up their head. It has all different kinds of colors and things that make sounds, things they can grab, just interesting things. She does really like it. I will say for the price, I feel like after looking on Amazon, I feel like there are a ton of very similar things, especially if you're on a budget. So I have to like, I don't want to say yes, it's worth the hype. I don't want to say no, it's not worth the hype. I'm kind of like neutral. I'm like so-so. I feel like it's expensive for what it is, but we do like it, and we use it a lot. But at the same time, it's kind of just like a blanket with a lot of cool stuff on it. And like, I don't know, I feel like on Amazon I've seen ones for like $50, $60 that like look so similar. So I don't know, it's super cute that it turns into like this little teepee tent, so I'm very excited about that. I feel like I'm more excited for her to use it when she's a little bit older. And there's another little play gym that we've been using that is only like $39, so I feel like that one was like way more cost effective and she loves it, so I kind of like that one better, and I'm going to share that in one of the items down below. But yeah, so on the Lovevery gym, super cute, really nicely made, great company, but I do feel like if you're on a budget, I wouldn't feel like you would need to run out for it. Next item is the Sofie the Giraffe teething toy. This thing's like $25, and I have to give this like a so-so. I'm so sorry, you guys. I've just told my husband when he walked in, I was like, I feel really bad. I feel like everything I like has been kind of expensive. I feel really guilty because I don't know, I feel like sometimes when I'm watching these videos, I'm hoping that people say, no, it's not worth the money. And then I feel like, oh, okay, good. Like, I don't need it. You don't need any of these things. Like I said, I feel like I need to keep reiterating that. I know that a lot of the things I'm recommending are on the pricier side, but we were really fortunate to get them as gifts. Anyway, I feel like I can stop apologizing. Whatever. Sofie the Giraffe. Ellie loves it. It's 25 bucks. What I like about it, I like that it's easy for her to grab. It has a lot of little like, I don't know how to describe this, but there's other teething toys out there that are like knockoffs of this that are like bigger, like fatter, I guess, and their little hands just like can't pick that up. This is super lightweight, and the long neck is like an easy place for her to grab it. She loves to eat Sophie's like snout, whatever, I don't know. She loves to eat her ears. She loves to grab her by the legs. She loves to stick the legs in her mouth. Like, she loves this thing. It entertains her. I like that it makes a little squeaky noise. We use it a lot for tummy time, when I'm trying to get her to like look up and look both ways. So it's something to encourage her to like use her neck muscles, and it's been really helpful for that. So I have to say that we use it a lot. We use it multiple times a day, and it's a hit. So like, I feel like there is a reason that it has so many great reviews, and that's probably why they're charging as much as they do, but we do really like it. It's a great little toy. It's a really nice treat, and I feel like this would be a great gift to give someone. It's something that you hate to buy yourself, but like, once you have it, you're super happy you do have it. So I'll give it like a yes. That yes. The last item I wanted to talk about is the Baby Bjorn Carrier. I have the Baby Bjorn mini carrier. It's around $80. I have it in the navy blue. It's the 3D mesh fabric. If I could do it over again, I would have gotten the jersey cotton. I feel like that one is probably the softest, I would say. I have the Bouncer, sorry. We have the Baby Bjorn Bouncer in the jersey cotton, and we really like it. It's super soft, so I wish I would have gotten the carrier in the same fabric. I couldn't find a ton of like videos or reviews or blog posts or anything on people comparing the fabrics, and I actually couldn't find a store where they were all lined up. You know what? I probably should have went to like Uppababy Baby to look at that. I've only gone to Uppababy Baby a couple times in store because it's not super close to our house. It's on the other side of town. It's really not that far, but I just haven't been there. But anyway, if I could do it over, I would have gotten that. But all that to say, I do really like it. It's really easy to use. I got a Moby one, and then I also had an Uppababy, and I returned both of those because when I put them on, it was really complicated and it was stressing me out, and I was like sweating before I even like got Ellie in it. I don't know, those just didn't work for me, and you know, I know that it's all personal preference, so you might need to like try a couple different carriers before you find one that works for you. I will say that this Baby Bjorn Mini is like, I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. Like literally, it comes in 2 pieces. You put on the back piece like a backpack, and it does like a crisscross across your back, and then the front piece, snap, put baby in, and then like snap. So it's really easy. Both my husband and I can use it. I'm 5'3", my husband is 6'5", so it can adjust. We really like it. We've used it on vacation when we went to the beach. It was really nice to put her in there and be able to walk out onto the beach while I can like hold my bag, you know, just whatever, have a free hand. And you know, it worked really well for that. And then I also use it at Costco. I don't go to Costco like super often, but you know, maybe like twice a month or so, and everything you buy there is just so big that like, you know, you need the shopping cart for all of your items, and if I put her car seat in the shopping cart, it just takes up way too much space. And plus I couldn't use just the stroller because all the things at Costco wouldn't fit underneath our stroller. So yeah, anyway, get stuff done. But as for now, I feel like it's working out well. I like how easy it is. I feel like the price is pretty reasonable, and yeah, I would say it is worth the hype. I like it. Guys, that wraps up 10 items that are worth or not worth the hype. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't promise you what my upload schedule is going to be. I'm just getting back into it, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.